Hello, it's Katie Colson here. Welcome back to my channel. This video, I've said videos are chaotic in the past. I've definitely said that. And maybe it won't seem to you that it is as chaotic as it is because I did my darndest in editing to make it cohesive. But I truly had no idea what was going to come out of my mouth in the next clip while editing. What book would I be reading? Was I going to finish a book? I don't know, okay? There's literally the first, 12 minutes of this that you don't even see my face because it's all overhead shots of me flipping through the book while I talk about it or drawing something and then talking about the drawing instead of showing my face while I talk about the book and the drawing.
Hey, yo, you know this, boy, he's got his free taco.
Yeah, and then randomly just DNF and don't even say I DNF'd books. I'll just say I'm reading them, and then the next clip, I'm like, never mind, I'm reading this. Yeah.
Hey, yo, you know this, boy, he's got his free taco.
Still a good vlog, though, and honestly, the drawing that I did of the Duchess in Bunny, my annotated version of Bunny, I am so proud of, and it is Gorgiana. So you're going to want to stay and see that, because it's very, 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 very cute. Yes. Anyway, what books are we going to be reading? Finishing? Let's see. There's going to be 3 books, okay? The first of which is an audiobook, and it's Dungeon Crawler Carl by...
What am I talking about?
At one point in my life I knew. That point is past. Then the third book in the Accomplice to the Villain series by Hannah Nicole Mayer, as well as A Game in Yellow by Haley Piper. Now, this one I had pre-ordered a long time ago, and I'd never read Haley Piper before. This third book in the series, obviously, she's only written these 3, but this one is about a girl who's very sunshine to the villain's grumpy that stumbles upon him one day, and she's desperate for a job, and he's somehow kind of enamored with her, but doesn't want to admit it. And he just, he's a villain. He's just got beheaded people just hanging from the walls and stuff, and he's always threatening to kill his interns, and she's like, oh, you silly. It's a third book, okay? Kingsley is oh my god, I was about to say Kingsley's the star of the show. It's green. Kingsley's a frog. Brilliant. Dude, that is brilliant. Are the other ones have meaning? First one's red, the second one's purple. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't think so. But the green, she cooked with that. That was good. Yeah. Kingsley's the frog. Obsessed with him. So cute. And then A Game in Yellow is about a play called The King in Yellow. And when you read it, you go crazy. So this is A Game in Yellow about the King in Yellow, where you read it and you lose your mind. But if you stop reading it after a certain amount of time, then it's basically you. Yeah, like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it, what are you willing to give up to have the best of your life? So that. And then Dungeon Crawler Carl, it's exactly what it sounds like it is. One day, this guy walks out of his house and some cataclysmic event happens on the earth where everybody dies, and then a handful, compared to the billions of people, a handful of people are taken to this kind of alien planet, and that they're playing this big game show thing, and he has to survive the different levels to level up to end up being able to get out of this space race. And by space race, I don't mean NASA. I mean we're on a different planet and I'm racing to finish this game so I can survive. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, and people are trying to kill him, and all the aliens are I'm just calling them aliens, I don't know what they are watching and are oh my god, you see Carl over there? He's actually killing it. I kind of want to sponsor him. Or oh my god, Carl's a human. How do you even get him here? He sucks. Also, he's a cat called Princess Donut. And she's so funny. So yeah, anyway, LOL. Which one of these will I finish? Which one of these will I DNF? And which one will I forget I was reading during this vlog? Stay tuned to find out. Okay, let's get into it. Hi, hello. Just went to get the big headphones. And am I unmuted? on sprints right now? Yes, I am, for accountability, because they will see that I started this and then they can ask me, where is it? And in a month, when I'm finished with it and everybody sees it, they'll be like, oh my God, do you remember when? I was there when the text was written. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, I'm currently reading Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I don't know how far I am in because I stopped reading it. Oh, to pick up Bunny, because, listen.
Surprise! I'm a clown.
I've been reading it for a million years. It's totally fine. It's fine. I think that I'm actually going to, on the arts and crafts sprint, draw a page in Bunny that I've been wanting to do. Thinking about that. But I don't know if I want to continue Dungeon Crawler Carl or if I want to pick up Accomplice to the Villain. Because I do love the audiobooks for that. And I do have the physical copy so I can annotate. I'm enjoying Dungeon Crawler Carl so far. I'm just not, like, invested. Like, it's fun, but I'm not, like, you know, gripped. I'm like, oh, cool, yeah, got it. Which I feel is probably my fault for picking it up and putting it down so many times. But yeah, I'm like 23% of the way in. And I like it, and I get it. Princess Donut, like, I understand. Top tier character. Top tier. Love her. So yeah, if this never sees the light of day, I won't be surprised, you won't be surprised, but I will be upset with myself. Okay, thank you. So I'm thinking about a drawing on this page. One, we have a mirror ball. Have to utilize that. And then also this gorgeous, horrifying imagery of, I think of Sissy Spacek covered in pig's blood as I watch Creepy Doll go through her closet to find the dress that, according to her, I'll love so much, I'll want to have its dress babies. So I'm thinking Carrie / the Duchess covered in blood, in the background, mirror balls. Or at least one. I don't know, I think that's a vibe. I think that'll be cute. Also, I'm listening to Accomplice to the Villain, and I've only listened to a couple minutes, but has the exact same energy as the last one, so I have hope.
Hello, you don't even know my name, but I am happy you came by. No lessons learned, of course you're gonna leave as soon as you came across who I am not. This party sucks, I'm out of luck, and no one seems to get me here. They talk about some other stuff that I don't even wanna hear.
Okay, all I did was this, because I am having a really, really, really difficult time with the proportions for some reason. But like the image in my mind of what it's going to be, the vision is good. And all I did was listen to the prologue and the first chapter. So I'm on page 12 and it has the same vibes it did for the last book. So I am very much looking forward to this. I really hope I like it as much as I like the second one, because the second one was so freaking good. So hopefully this is exactly what I need right now, which is to love an audiobook again. Not that it's been forever. Actually, it's been a minute. Anyway, yes, let's continue reading, and then hopefully her body at least can have a shape by the time I talk to you next. Okay. Progress has been made. Not like a ton, but progress has been made, okay? I realized that I wanted her to be angled that way and it wasn't making sense, so I readjusted. And then I got to chapter 6. The chapters are so short. Like, look at this. But yeah, I really like that this book, without beating me over the head with it and without holding my hand, is referencing and kind of like alluding to, or whatever, the stuff that happened in the last book that I had kind of forgotten. And then the second that it reminded me of it, I was like, oh my God, yeah, that did happen. And it's Apprentice to the Villain. So I'm excited about that, enjoying it. And remember now the things that we're trying to accomplish in this book. Accomplish. Okay, let's keep reading. Okay, things are happening. Listen, have I drawn over and erased so many times that I'm genuinely concerned for the integrity of the paper itself? Well, yes, absolutely. But now I'm obsessed. The eyes took me like literally over 17 times, I want to say, just on this one, as you can probably tell. But I'm actually really liking it. I did not mean for her to be like buff. I don't know what these biceps are doing, but it makes her look more menacing. And I wanted her eyes to look like she's a little scary. She's gorgeous, but like, she'd slit your throat. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I'm hoping to finish this on the crafting sprints today. That would be great. And I think it's 13. Yeah, chapter 13. So that's 56. And there's already been like really sweet, like several really sweet, like trophy moments between, the villain and Evie. Very cute. Very, very cute. And I want to tell you right now, in like an hour and 15 minutes, the New Heights podcast featuring Taylor Swift is coming out. I don't know if you thought I could not get more insufferable. Also, sorry, you're not going to see my face for like the first 20 minutes of this video. If you thought I was insufferable before, you don't know. You truly don't know. This is happening in the daylight on my day off. Everybody who's going to watch it live with me in an hour and 15 minutes, I'm sorry, because it's going to be a banshee shrieking. That's what you're going to get from me. So thank you so much for loving me anyway.
Should know better, 'cause you always do this to me. But you start to play. Hated disbelief, but I don't beg. And I promise myself it will never happen again. But oh, here I stand, heartbroken and weary. Really got me, really got me, really got me.
Okay, gonna have to be fast, but this is looking pretty good. I have to obviously do the blood and everything, which I now do not know how I'm gonna incorporate that, but I have to be fast because I have 40 seconds until the end of the sprint. But I got to 18, and I swear there was a moment in like, I don't remember what chapter it was, maybe 16, where somebody was like, oh, do you not recognize me? And it did gag me. It did gag me. I am not going to lie. So I am enjoying this. I don't think I'm going to listen to any more of it tonight, but also like, is this not giving the energy of like bitchy Taylor Swift? Cause like, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the vision. And actually I'm really proud of this. This looks really good. Oh, there she blows. I just realized, I don't know why, but to me, all of a sudden, this looks like Selena Gomez. Am I crazy? Like, I feel like the face, I feel like she looks like Selena Gomez. Actually, no, she definitely does. What was I inhabiting when I did this? I don't know, but I love her. Dude, she looks so good. Like, I really am proud of this. I really am. I just listened to, let's see, 2 hours of the New Heights podcast, and it ended abruptly. It just cut off, which was not the ending. I don't know what happened, but it was way too long. I will say that. It was way too long, but I loved every second of it, but I wish it had been shorter. But still, new Taylor Swift album, Love and Live.
The storm is coming, but I'm prepared. I'll be gone for a while, but don't be scared. Right now, I don't know if I'll ever arrive where the grass is green and we're still alive. I hope I'll see you on the other side. Into the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole. To make myself whole again. You want the truth and you're having doubts. But if I tell you now, the sun dies out. 'Cause I can only give you my heart. When the darkest clouds begin to part, I hope I'll see you on the other side. I know that I'll be paying for the ride into the black hole. Sing for my soul. Through the black hole.
I just got to chapter 56. And it's just so cute. It's so cute. I don't know. Like, I also really love all the side characters. And even though it's not like the deepest of worlds, no. Do we get anything outside of these characters? Like, do we know anything about the world? No. And what's crazy is I didn't even realize that until I just said it. Like, we know that the king exists. Benedict? Yeah, King Benedict? Yeah. We know that he exists and that he sucks. But we really never see him. We just talk about him. It literally is like a cartoon. Like, there is a villain. Okay, and like the real villain is the sexual tension. And I really like that this is doing the thing that a lot of tropes do, where it's like, oh, there's the one bed. Oh, there's the, we're fated, but we're also fated to destroy each other. We can't be together, but we want to be together. It's doing that, but it's not doing it in a annoying way of, like, it'll go, like, what I mean by that is, like, it'll go from, imagine if this was Romeo and Juliet, which this is not like this at all, so I don't, you know it's not spoilers. Imagine Romeo and Juliet. Their families hate each other, like generational beef, heritage beef. That's hilarious. Okay. They have heritage beef. If Romeo and Juliet had just like kind of been like, we can't be together. Oh my God, our families hate each other. Or we could just tell them to get over it. We could like talk to them and be like, hey, can you like get over it? Or like, can we say F all the rest of them, but then maybe not this girl? That's the kind of thing that's happening in here where it's like, yeah, we can't be together, but like, what if we like did it anyway? Would that be crazy? And I like that because it's not them not talking to each other. That's the thing. It's a communication. That's what I like. I like the communication. Also, I like Becky. And it's crazy because when you read the first book, you do not think you're going to like Becky, but I like her. Blade, love. The villain and the frog, Kingsley. Love them. Love them. And I can't believe that not right now, because right now I'm just like kicking my little feet like, oh, that's so cute. Like, okay, it's like a throwaway moment. There's literally one point where somebody says, it's not someone, it's you. I was like, yes. But there was a chapter in this that the very last line of it literally almost made me tear up a little bit. Like I didn't, but like it almost made me. And I was like, this book? Okay. Cool. And if you're worried because you're like, oh, there's like a frog companion, like, is there animal cruelty? No, that's not what this is. And honestly, he doesn't read like he's a frog. He reads like a man. So I don't know where I was going with that. He reads like a man, but he's a frog.
Huh? What? Oh. Okay.
Cool, Katie. Great. I guess I'll keep reading if I find more tasks to do. Okay. I haven't read any more of Accomplice to the Villain because I just don't know what I'm doing with my day. Nothing is what I'm doing with my day. So I thought, oh, I'll pick something up physically. And I went to read the first section for our Bunny read of Bunny, but then realized it's too soon because I still have like 5 or 6 days until the live show. So I want to read it closer to then. So I thought maybe I would pick up Haley Piper's new book, A Game in Yellow. I've never read Haley Piper, and this I pre-ordered like 4 months ago or maybe more just because of the cover. And I am not that girl. I really am not that girl that does that, but something about this, like, I don't know, something about it is just speaking to me. It's like things have gotten worse since we last spoke. That's like the energy that I'm getting. But I have not heard the best things about this, and I'm still going to read it.
Psych!
Again, not really my thing. Also, I don't have the audiobook. It's just physical. Also, not normally my thing. I don't know who I am, but I don't know. Something about this cover is just, ugh. Like, it's disgusting in a way, but it's also stunning. All I know is that it's gay, it's lesbians. That's it. And there's some sort of like sex magic. I don't know. I'm worried it isn't going to go there because the book of the most precious substance, I was so bored by that book. I'm sorry. I was so bored. So I'm a little bit worried about this, but I am going to give it a shot. Oh my God, it's blurred by Eric LaRocca. Okay. I'll read the first chapter and let you know what I think. And if I know what it's about at that point. See, I knew it was going to be weird. Like, I knew that. I don't know what's going on in the book. I don't know what it's about. I know what's going on. I don't know what the book is about. All I know is that it is 2 lesbians, or I guess one of them could be bisexual, but it's Carmen and Blanca, and they're in a relationship. Not married, they're girlfriends. And Carmen comes home from her job, and like on page like 2 or 3, Blanca comes up to her with a gun and points to the back of her head and is like, you're going to pay for what you did. And I knew immediately that it was like a kink thing, but that was surprising. Like, I wasn't surprised, but it is surprising. I feel like you understand what I mean. But yeah, apparently Carmen is really into like breath play and asphyxiation. But for whatever reason, even though she's physically turned on, she isn't mentally checked in. And I think that's a really interesting thing to talk about in a book or just in life or anything, is like, she's physically like aroused by her girlfriend, but mentally she just can't stay in the moment. And she's just like, what is going on? Like, I'm broken. Like, I cannot be in this space and give you my attention. I don't know what's going on. So that's interesting. I don't know where we're going to go from here. The King in Yellow, read just a snippet, and when you pull your eyes away, you will have the sweet adrenaline rush of survivor's euphoria. Oh, because she's into breath play. Oh, like you. Oh, so is it like you almost die? And because you didn't die and you survived, then it's like hot? But read too much and the play begins to overwhelm you. Okay, I assume what they mean by that is that you die. I've literally read 9 pages. Why do I feel like I already have every idea what this book is? Maybe I do. I don't know. Okay. Let me admit to a little bit of idiocy. I had no idea that not only is The King in Yellow a classic, it's very well known, and it's literally about this. Like, it's about a play that makes people go crazy when they read it. So not only is there that I was like, why is it called The King in Yellow? Bleh. No, Katie, okay. But then I realized that like 2 pages ago, because I was told by some lovely book friends, very kindly, thank you so much, Kat, Anna, and Ashley. But a couple pages later, after realizing that, I realized, because what I told them was like, oh my God, why would she have it be that they're reading The King in Yellow? That's so weird. It's like too meta. Like, wouldn't she have to like give royalties or something to this author? And then I realized they're not reading the book, The King in Yellow. They're reading the play that the book is about. The Game in Yellow. See? These are things I should have got that. I should have known. I shouldn't have needed not only 3 friends to help me, but also 2 extra pages of thinking time. Yeah.
I am a super genius.
Okay, I'm taller than I thought. What? Okay, tell me why I've been telling people I'm 5'7.5", like my whole life, and I'm 5'8.5". Flex, 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 flex. Not just a clean bill of health. Perfect. I aced it. Aced it. A1C, 6.0. Guess what it was last time? 6.0. He said, you're consistent. I said, stop flirting with me. He said, blood pressure? He said, perfect. Perfect. Yeah. That's what I needed to hear. That is what I needed to hear. Y'all. Chapter 67. Chapter 67. Had me gagged. Had me gagged. Okay, no spoilers. I love the way they talk to each other. I was going to come on here and update last night that I was like, okay, this is getting like really cheesy when it comes to the villain's inner monologue. Like, he's not just like not villainy in his inner monologue. He's like actively way sappier than like any other male main character. But it was just for a moment. And then I was like, you know what? He's adorable. Like, okay, he's cute. Love that. And then Becky was great in these last couple chapters. Love that. When she's like dating somebody in the office is against like HR. And the other person's like, but I don't work here. And she's like, it's against HR. Oh, we're back on it. I'm liking it again so much. Like, I wasn't disliking it at all before. I was just like, okay, this one's okay. But like now I'm like, no. Now I'm loving it. Having a great time. And I'm currently making calendars for what presumably will be going down on Patreon in September and October, hopefully. I am really, really wanting to watch The Conjuring, and I want to watch all of them. I want to watch Last Rites, which comes out like next week, so bad. But it's not going to be available anywhere but in the movie theater, so I guess I'll have to go and watch that by myself, which is fine, because I'll cry. Because this is the last movie that we're going to get with Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson, and I'm just not ready. I'm not ready. I love them so much. Okay. Yeah, still only read a couple more pages of this. I want to buy the audiobook because I'm like a little bit bored. Like, nothing's wrong with the book, but I'm a little bit bored. But I don't know. It is like a quick reading experience, so I might just buckle down and just, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to keep doing this and keep listening to the book. I just had to pop in because I was swooning. Oh, I love the relationship in this book. Okay, let me get back to being actually productive.
Boom.
Hi. Was that abrupt? Was that ending abrupt? Yeah, it was. Imagine editing this like 3 months later after filming it and realizing that it just ended. Yeah, that was me last night. Cool. Love that for me.
Hey, yo, you know this, boy, he's got his free taco.
Also realizing that I DNF'd a book and then forgot I was reading a book and did finish one of the books. Okay, so don't you worry about that. But the one that I forgot I was reading is Dungeon Crawler Carl. I was a decent way through the book too. I was listening to the audiobook because the books are so long. Oh my God. Also, I've been told by many people that the audiobooks are the way to go, and I definitely agree. The narration is really good, and it's not like dramatized, but the guy that narrates it does a really good job of like inflecting and making the jokes funny and then doing the voices for Princess Donut, which are comical. They're very funny. And the reason I forgot I was listening to it is because I could not get myself to like care. And I don't mean care in like, whatever. No, I just mean when I would listen to it, I was enjoying it. But when I stopped listening to it, I didn't feel an urge to pick it back up. And I think part of the reason for that is that it's a long series. It is, as far as I know, nowhere near done. I don't know. But the books are very long. And it felt when I was listening to it like not when I was listening to it. When I put it down and then went to pick it back up, I would hesitate because I would think, I'm going to have to spend so much of my life reading this series. And I'm not feeling the gravitational pull toward it. So do I want to give up so much of my life to this book? And it's the first book. I shouldn't feel that way in the first book. That's a me problem, okay? I get why people love this book. I get why people love this series, okay? Well, I get it for them and I want to be them, and I might pick it back up in the future because like I have the audiobook, so whatever. But yeah, forgot I was reading that. Sad to say it. And then the book that I did finish is Accomplice to the Villain. Now, I was talking about this book, this whole vlog. Did I tell you I finished it? No. Did I tell you what I thought about it? No. I gave 4 stars. I really enjoyed it. I gave the first one 4 stars, the second one 5 stars, and the third one 4 stars. I really, really liked it. Now, this is a just fun, cheesy, little tropey fantasy romance. Okay, it's not a romantasy. I wouldn't call it a romantasy. I would call things like Quicksilver a romantasy, or what? I mean, like ACOTAR, like romantasy. This is a romance. The fantasy, there's fantasy. He's a villain. Okay, and there's a talking frog, so yeah, it's fantasy. But it's like so cozy fantasy. But like I am not a big cozy girl, so this is the sweet spot for me of it's cozy, but it's comedy. So it's not just like, oh, feel good. It's like, oh yeah, this is really silly and doesn't really make sense. But we're gonna like talk about beheaded corpses hanging from the walls because he's a villain and they pissed him off, so he cut their head off. I'm not selling this. I liked it. Okay, Kingsley, that's my man. That is my man. I love him. I love all the side characters. I just have so much fun reading these, and I'm so glad there's going to be another one. I think it's, there's only one more. Oh my God, that's so funny. Light paperwork and occasional beheadings is literally written on the back. Not me nailing it. Wow. Okay. Yeah, and this did make me tear up a little bit at one point, which was shocking to me, but it did. And the ending, I was shocked. Like, I figured it was going to happen, but I didn't figure it would happen in this book, and I didn't figure it would happen as abruptly as it did. If you know. Like, if you know, you know. Anyway, the book that I DNF'd and forgot to tell you about is A Game in Yellow. I had 2 tabs on here, so, like, I was enjoying it, and I want to say, like, 80 pages in, and I just didn't care. And then whenever I was looking up The King in Yellow, I was like, this also sounds boring. And then I had just read Sarah Grant's Book of the Most Precious Substance, and I found that book incredibly boring, personally. And I was told by a couple of people that this had a similar way that it went about, like, that it doesn't really go there. Now, maybe it does. And if it does, tell me, because I'm obsessed with this cover, and I will get the audiobook and listen to it. It is not long. I am 1,000% willing to give this another chance. Let me know. But if I thought the Book of the Most Precious Substance was boring, am I not going to like this? Am I not going to care? Please let me know down below. Like, I truly want to know the answer. So you could comment that. We are gonna, oh my God, look, me going into the outro. Oh my God, what a one-take wonder. Okay. If you have gotten this far and you don't know what you want to leave, I would say leave the frog emoji because of Kingsley. Oh, leave the frog in a crown. Because he has a little crown that's like, I say affixed to his head because it never falls off, which is crazy. But I guess magic. You know, so yeah, a frog and a crown emoji, that would be amazing. Let me know your thoughts on this. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up because that way you'll get this video even faster if I stop filming and start editing. Okay. All of that being said, you could follow my Patreon down below. I am just now starting to work on the first of my From the Vault videos, and that should be coming out soon. If you ever wanted to see footage of mine that has been lost over the last 3 or 4 years. Because, yeah, there's literally me unboxing my iPhone 14. What number are we at? Like 25 now? I'm not joking. My iPhone 14, unboxing it. Good Lord. Anyway, okay, that and a myriad of other links are down below. Thank you. Ooh, I did want to put a caveat. If you've ever wanted to do like a super chat or anything like that, YouTube takes 45% of your money for themselves. So don't do that. Either don't do it at all, or if you did want to, then do the Venmo link that I have down below because that money will actually go to me instead of half of it going to YouTube, which I think is diabolical. Anyway, sorry. Okay. All of that being said, I hope you are having an amazing day, evening, night, dusk, dawn, whatever it is you're having, in whatever part of the world you are having it in. And I will see you in a video, at least on Patreon, coming very soon. Bye.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less. You check